Hi, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Sydney. I am a live music journalist, and if you're clicking on this video, you probably want to know how 2025 When We Were Young happened. I will say this video is incredibly old. I meant to put it out the week I got back from When We Were Young. For context, we are now in February, soon to be March, like literally March is tomorrow. And I don't know if you heard the news, but they just announced that there's going to be no 2026 When We Were Young festival, which is really sad. And I was like, wait, I'm sitting on a vlog from 2025. I should post that. Also, my When We Were Young experience made me go back to university. This is like I feel like baby Sydney, even though it was like 6 months ago. I hope you enjoy, and I guess like roll the tapes. Good morning. It is 6:41 a.m. Tuesday the 14th of October. We leave for When We Were Young festival in 2 days. And I said to myself I was going to vlog it and I was going to bring you guys along and you guys were going to get to enjoy it with me and be scared with me because, you know, I'm doing scary stuff like talking to bands this weekend, which I never thought anyone would say yes to. And I realised I haven't done vlogging anything. So today is a bit of a admin day, an editing day, and also a maintenance day. We got eyebrows and eyelashes done, which is making me feel 100. Nail day today. Change of plans with it because I was going to go with Scream Nails because it is Halloween. That is not happening now. We are going for something like emo kid coded, that is scene kid coded, and I'm going to try and pack tonight because I want to be like one of those cool girls who like packs outfits and not just clothes. It's elite cool girl behavior when you pack. And I've never done that before, but I want to try and do this weekend. And I've got my styling guide from Sophia, so I'm hoping that I'll pack like a couple of those outfits and then that will make my life so much easier. But I'm gonna be late for the gym if I don't get my button. Bob. For you. Yeah. Unless you're just saying that. Hook up to your phone?
Yeah. Okay. Love you.
Love you too. It's crunch time. Like, I leave in less than 24 hours and I haven't packed. And I know I said I was gonna pack yesterday and I got my nails done and they look so good. Look at them. They're so amazing. And then I ghosted you guys. I actually ghosted the world. I really fucked up an email and I just couldn't get over it. And my hair's a mess because I'm gonna get it done tomorrow before I leave. So just a lot of emotions and I just wasn't ready to like talk to the camera. But we are going to start packing. And a part of me is like, oh, Sydney, it's going to be fine because I made a list on my phone. Like I made a list. Like, it's fine. Like, it's fine because I'll just take everything off and I've pre-planned it in my head. We got the suitcases here. They are brand new because everyone has borrowed my suitcases and I needed them for this weekend. Thursday to Monday, and I'm taking all that stuff with me. I don't pack light. I don't know what to tell you. It was, God said she shall not carry light, and I have not been traveling light. What I'm gonna do is, because I'm so unmotivated by life right now, I'm going to get everything out and you're going to have a little time lapse while I do that. I'm freaking out. Like, the freak out level is on as an all-time high. And I do look like Cindy Lou. I've packed my clothes and I'm gonna show it to you, and I do not think I'm taking enough clothes. This pile here is like just in case, like another pair of jeans, all that kind of stuff. And then these are my outfits, which I don't feel like are outfits, but I've like cross-referenced accessories to go over them. And then one handbag, I need to get the other handbag out from underneath my bed. Some spare blacks, and then my travel outfits are at the back as well, and a couple accessories. But first things first, we are putting an AirTag in the suitcase. This little Peak Design case, it has a place for everything. I will admit it doesn't fit everything I need it to, but it's got like the most important things in there, and that's all that matters. So you can see like my camera body, a backup lens, and then like my mics are there, my point and shoot is there, all the batteries are there. And I've taken them all out of the cameras as well, because just in case we're flying. My flash is going to have to go in on its own, but it's in a protective case. The mic will have to go in by itself. We're packed-ish. I'm so excited. It is officially the day I fly to Vegas. We have like a late flight today. It's 4:30, so we're going to do the normal life routine. Gym, get my hair done, and then last minute packing and a shower. We're off to the airport. Bye, Harry. See you next week. Good morning. I'm so tired. Every time I'm like, jet lag's not gonna fuck me up. It has, in fact, fucked me up. But I'm so hungry. I've been up since like 3, it's now 5, and I've dragged myself out of bed. I need to get food. Last time I stayed at the Resort World, I stayed at, I want to say the Conrad, and I'm staying at the Hilton this time, because the price difference was astronomical. But they had room service, and I thought all these hotels are like attached, they probably share a kitchen. No, I'm wrong. The Hilton, you have to like order from like Uber Eats. And I was like, last night when I got in, I was like, I'm already in my PJs, I'm not going downstairs to get food. I don't know if it gets delivered to your room. I just didn't know, and I was like, I'm not fucking with that. So I had 2 bottles of water and then went to bed, and now my stomach feels like it's eating itself. I have a lot of work to do, so the goal is, there's like meant to be a really good breakfast place, like breakfast sandwich place downstairs. I'm gonna get a bit more presentable, go downstairs, get coffee, my breakfast sandwich, come back upstairs and do a couple hours of work, and then reply to a few PRs. One thing I will say is, when I was like prepping and reaching out, a lot of bands and PRs told me about different things that were happening that weren't originally on the When We Were Young schedule. And like some would tell me really last minute, like I had 4 emails on the plane yesterday being like, can you come to something tonight? Tomorrow night, meaning Friday night. And I was like, I'm already booked, like the girl's booked. We are gonna try and do 2 shows in one night. I don't think it's gonna work. If I'm honest with you, because I've been given the set times for the first show, and the set time for the second show haven't come up yet, but they've done doors. The only reason I think it can work is if the doors are at 8 o'clock and they don't come on until 10, I can do it. But if the doors are at 8 and they come on at 9, then I can't do it. Or if the 9 p.m. they told me is the set time they're coming on, I just can't do it. I can tell you about the guy on the plane last night. The Vegas flight is like, everyone's a Thursday night, everyone's coming to party. That's kind of like for the courses. They're gonna be there to party. You just kind of have to like put up with it, which is fine. Like the day flight is like literally fine, and then the night flight's great because everyone's like hungover and sleeping, so you're fine. But this one guy started playing his podcast. It must have been, I honest to God, must have been on like full blast, Ollie's just an embarrassing thing where he has fallen asleep, maybe his headphones have died or whatever, and then it stopped, and I was like, oh, that's fine, that's great. I fell asleep and I woke up to it again 3 times. I've spoken to a few people because like the plane was full of emo kids. Like you had checker print and bright orange hair, people knew what you were going to. They were like, yeah, we couldn't figure out who it was coming from. And I was like, at one point I thought it was me because I was so out of it. And then no, obviously I'm listening to some Crypto Bro podcast. But I like really harsh in the vibes on the plane. We all got off the plane and like people were like looking. They wanted to fight someone over that. And I'm really surprised that someone didn't be like, turn your fucking podcast off. But it did not happen. I think maybe the Virgin staff did go tell him because the 3rd time it happened, like it did stop. Like stop. I'm only freaking out a little bit. I don't want to say who I'm interviewing right now, tomorrow, and maybe today. Honestly, this has changed 6 times. So like 3 weeks ago, things were confirmed and then people dropped off. People came back to me and then were like, yeah, like we just don't have the time to schedule that, which is fine. Like we're a smaller publication, like it's happening. Then someone come back and been like, oh, actually, do you have space now? And I'm like, yeah, I'll make it work. But I don't want to be like, I'm interviewing so-and-so and then not interviewing so-and-so. I also need to go to CVS and just buy 1 billion bottles of water. Do not drink the water in the taps in Vegas if you can help it. It's not unsafe, but I grew up here and I knew how many times like my parents worked in casinos, so it wasn't unheard of that there would be a problem with the plumbing in certain casinos just because it's so big. People would get sick and stuff, and I've already gotten sick of contaminated water this year and we are not doing it again. And it's all fun and games working in the music industry and drinking some bad water at a festival. I'm so blind without my glasses on. I need to go pick up some beauty products that I can only buy in this country. The weather's going to be really good whilst I'm here, which we love to see. Let's get food. So that was a little bit of bust. Then I opened for like another hour. So I'm gonna go upstairs, have iced coffee, and I'm gonna work. And then I'll come back down. Before everyone's like, Sydney, you're in Vegas, why are you wearing a big coat? It is the desert and it gets cold when the sun goes in. I don't know what you want me to say. I'm walking back by myself. Like, I'm gonna be fucking cold. So this is what we're wearing. And I'm in Sage Blacks because your girl is shooting tonight. Ah! And yeah, I'm buzzing for it. I'm so excited. And do you wanna know who I'm shooting? Well, you're gonna have to wait and find out, aren't you? Let's go. Regretting wearing the jacket. I am regretting it, but I can't take it off now and I'm really sweaty. Good morning. Photos are edited, sent to the editor. Content cut down, not like created yet, but definitely in a much better position. Running off about 6.5 hours sleep. I'm gonna get some breakfast and then I'm gonna come and get ready for the festival because today is festival day. I'm so excited.
Level 38.
I have had breakfast before I drink this coffee. It's time to get ready for When We Were Young festival. It's here. The day is here. My face and hair are done. That's cool. I can see the Travis Run event from my window. I think it's like 5 or 10K. You would not catch me doing this. Just FYI, like that is not my vibe. This is what I've gone for. I'm gonna be so hot. And I'm already hot. Like, I don't know if it's the heat of Vegas at 9 o'clock in the morning or if it's, oh, I'm just nervous. I'm gonna go with nervous. We gotta do things scared. This is the look. Very big bag. Let's see.
Top of it. Yeah. You know what's really cool?
Hey bestie, I just went and got breakfast. It is, oh my god, it's like nearly 10 o'clock. I slept in. I have to do a full debrief with you, but I've had to put clothes on to go downstairs. So I'm gonna put my PJs back on and I'm gonna have breakfast with you. And then we're gonna talk about yesterday. I could cry, like truly, I mean that yesterday happened after like 4 or 5 years of trying to figure out what I was trying to do in this space and then doing what I got to do yesterday. It's definitely on the right path. And I can't say that I've felt that way in a very long time. Yesterday I got an interview. So many amazing people. Like people I never would have thought of. And also like I only had a few interviews like lined up. A lot of people didn't get back to me. A lot of people were like, we're just gonna play it by ear. And I got so many extra interviews. And like one interview showed up late and I thought I'd missed my window with them. And like they were like, you get 3 questions. And it was probably my favorite interview of the whole day. A second favorite. There was a top tier one. I can't thank Amped enough. I really can't, because I'm only here because they trusted me, and then they trusted me to do what I wanted as well, which I was like, I want to do this, and they were like, if you can get them involved, then do it. Also, the festival yesterday was amazing. I saw a few acts. We're going back today in a couple hours to see the people I couldn't catch yesterday because of interviews. So, fun story. My friend Lucy and Danny are here. They're wonderful human beings. I love them so much. I just didn't see them all day, which was strange because I bumped into a lot of people I knew and people like came up to me and that was really nice. So thank you so much. I didn't see them. And I was like, I guess like it's just not meant to be. I got like 3-4 songs in to Panic at Disco, which was great, don't get me wrong. And I was like, yeah, this is fun. But I'd been there since 9:30 and it was like 10:30 at night. So I've been there for over 12 hours. My feet really hurt. And I do a lot of gigs by myself, but the crowd I was with was just not giving the right energy. Like this couple was arguing. So I was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna go home, back to my hotel. And I bumped into them and they were like, you need to stay. And I was like, oh, I'm really tired. And then I can't remember what song came on. And I was like, oh my God, I forgot that this song existed. And that's kind of how it went until midnight. A lot of shows I work, I physically can't stay till the end. One, because I do have like other commitments the following days. So I normally still have to wake up at 6 a.m. if I'm working a show, and it's normally in London. And then on top of that, like I have to worry about getting the train back and doing all that. And I was like, Sydney, you were literally 10 minutes away from the venue. I remember Harry Styles said something, if I can find it, I will. That's like, stay till the end. Like you won't remember. It's worth like sitting in traffic for an hour to get home. And you know what? Like, I think I need to like live that a bit more. But now we're gonna edit, organize everything. I've got so much content coming. You are not ready for it. You are not ready for it. Yes! Time for day 2. I am going as guest today, so no press tent today. We're just gonna go and have fun. And it is a lot later in the day. I saw a lot of early bands yesterday, so today we're going in a bit later. I have an energy drink and we are staying till midnight again because we have to see Panic set again. We just have to. Also, Ferrari got a podium today, so I think today's gonna be better than yesterday because, you know. And also Hammy got a 4th. I think we're gonna get Hamilton podium by the end of the season. I have a feeling it's gonna be Vegas, just in my gut. We're gonna make it back in time to see Simple Plan, who I missed yesterday. Buzzing for. Come to like repack all your stuff, even though it fitted comfortably when you left and you haven't bought anything bar a charger, can you not fit everything back in? So you don't know when I last spoke to you guys, I think I actually abandoned you for the whole weekend, in the sense of like I got loads of clips of what happened, but I didn't really talk about it with you. And it is 4:45 on Monday now and I'm packing because I'm going home. The weekend has happened. Honestly, it was amazing. It was so good. Definitely Panic or Brendan Urie, whichever one you want to say, definitely knocked out of the park. And I think that like when we were young, gave him the budget to do it. Yes, he could have done more. By that I mean like I'm kind of happy they didn't lean into the clown aesthetic too much, but it would have been nice to have more dancers. I felt like he really relied on like fireworks and fire. The man really doubled down on the fire. And I wasn't even that close and I felt like my eyebrows were gonna come off. It kind of reminded me of Taylor Swift during the Eras tour when she did Bad Blood. I was like, oh, okay, we have fire now. I don't know how I'm gonna edit this, so I don't know if you've seen my interviews yet. I'll probably put snippets of them in. The full ones will be on my YouTube. That was really exciting that I got to interview some of, yes, I take my own pillow places, some of the like people that I've listened to for years and some artists that I really respect. And I don't take that for granted that they gave me 10 minutes, 5 minutes of their time. I'm really appreciative to them.
I'm really appreciative to AMP for giving me this opportunity. Like, I wouldn't be here this weekend if they hadn't got the pass. So thank you so much to them. I'm definitely dealing with a little bit of like imposter syndrome at the moment. So I'm trying not, I feel like maybe I said the wrong thing this weekend to people, which, you know, is never nice. Dealing with that a little bit today and making sure I do not forget anything. I do not want to forget anything in this hotel room. I'm still shocked there's no kettle or coffee machine in this room. I think it's the first time I've ever stayed in a hotel that hasn't had at least one of those things. And I asked them and they were like, yeah, no, we don't. You only get a coffee machine, like a Keurig or like an espresso one if you're staying in a suite. Never heard of that either. I have never stayed in a suite. And it wasn't for this weekend either. I did have a very nice hotel, I will say that. It was very close, it was an 8-minute walk and it was really safe. So those were the top parts. I am drowning in editing. I just have so many ideas of things I want to bring to life for you, for me. And then people are going to be like, Sydney, you've overpacked. No, I have not, okay? Because most of this is a pillow. The kind of discussion this weekend from everyone was like, what is next for when we were young? Like, who could possibly headline now? Or who could possibly be on the lineup? Because like, I'll be honest with you, the lineup has stayed very consistent. I think Mayday Parade have played 3 out of the 4 years. Simple Plan have played every year. Blink have played 2 years in a row. My Chem have played twice. Did you rip? You are a brand new suitcase if you break. It was kind of a big discussion like what's next. They haven't announced, like I didn't hear any rumors, I didn't hear any of like who's next. I can see them taking a break, maybe for a year. I can't remember when they started just doing 2 days. So I think the first year they did 2 weekends. And I think the second year they did 3 weekends. No, 2 weekends, 3 days over 2 weekends. I swear they didn't do that last year. And then this year they only had this weekend, which I do think works better. I think it's not very cost effective for people to stay in Vegas for like 1 more day. I kind of wish they would do the Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I think if they do it again, I'd love to see MGK on the headline. I don't think he saved pop punk. I will say that, as his fans say that he does. But I do think he's a good pop punk artist, and I would love to see him on the lineup. I would love to see some new faces. I do love how they've like kind of brought people out of retirement almost. Like they kind of did that with Brendan Urie. Like he said that Panic was done. I mean, it's speculated that he just meant he wasn't going to release any more music under the Panic name, which I also understand. But I mean, he did a great job this weekend, and I also think it was a really good way to celebrate the album. Instead of taking it on tour, he would have got a lot of fan backlash for taking the album on tour and not having original members of the band besides Spencer come out. So I do think it was a great idea. He lives in Las Vegas. Like, it was a great homage, should we say. I think that's the right word. Someone's gonna tell me that's not the right word, but yeah. Headline wise, I would love to see Bring Me the Horizon headline next year. I think that would be a really good shout. I wish they'd had Unit 6 on the headline in the last 3 years, but I think that was kind of like a fault. They just kind of ignored them. I felt like they ignored them. I do think Bring Me would be a great headliner. I also think Enter Shikari. I don't understand why they haven't been in the last, like haven't been for the last 4 years. I know I come from England and I'm just naming like English people, but I do think it's just a bit weird. I mean, they brought Hey Monday back last year, which love them. I'm very sad I had to miss that. They brought the Rocket Summer this year, like Jack's Mannequin. That was a really weird lineup though. So Jack's Mannequin, I stand by this, like Let Live shouldn't have been on the smaller stage. I'm already talking about the lineup issues I had. The clashes. I'm already talking about that, yeah. We will get to that at some point. Probably in a Substack. But yeah, alright, we're gonna go to the airport now because I think all my files have uploaded and everything is packed.